All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. How's things going, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. Um, didn't sleep well, so excited about the markets. I can't believe it. After 40 years of doing this, I still get excited and can't sleep at night. Wait for the markets to open in the morning, like a little kid. I don't know what's going on here with my brain. So I'm so excited. Can't wait to come and have our class. Looking forward to our class tomorrow, Friday night. Bruce, thanks for the nice comments. Great to have you in class. I think we did well. Everybody seemed pleased with the information that we shared. So that was good. We've got a big announcement coming up right here. So let's take a look at what's going on here. And I'm going to break this a little bit bigger. We've got the FOMC coming in here at 12 o'clock. We're going to get our numbers. We're going to see if they're going to lower them. If they lower them, the stock market already shot up like a rocket ship after the election. And if it goes lower, they lower it. Man alive. It might be a reason for them not to lower it. They might come out and say, the market took off like a rocket ship. There's no reason to lower these interest rates. And they might not lower them. But we're going to have to wait and see. What have we got? 59, about 1 minute before they. Oh, wait a second. Am I on UTC 6 wrong time? 12:30 Fed conference. Oh, the Fed already released the interest rates. Is that what that's telling us? Forecast was 475, consensus 475, previous was 5, actual 475. They already announced it. Why in the heck? It's not even time yet. Not even time yet. So they did lower it. 12:30 we got the press conference, but they don't do anything at the press conference but pontificate. So what the heck? They did lower it. Am I on the wrong UTC again, Bruce? Are you sure we're supposed to be on? No, because that would put it at UTC 6. Oh, it's 12:51, 1 o'clock. Oh, it is 7. So that came in an hour ago. Look at me, an hour behind. 12 o'clock and it's 12:50. That's 1 o'clock. We've already missed it. It's 1 o'clock, not 12 o'clock, Lan. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that. That's the kind of thing I do. I get my clocks turned around. Did you guys see that? Bruce says they already did lower the rate, Lan. You're an hour behind. So much for my timing. I thought, I'm going to get in here 5 minutes before they announce it. We're going to get to come in and see. Let's go see what happened an hour ago. So this is the SPY. Let's go see what I screwed up on. Oh, well, our class is still right now anyway. Let's go look at the 2-minute chart and see what happened. Oh, my gosh, it's all over the place. Let's calm it down here a little bit. So an hour ago, I had this. That's all it did? That's all it did. 12 o'clock. That's all it did. It popped around and then just didn't even care. I guess it was already baked into the soup. So they did lower it. You'd think markets would go up a little bit more on that. We got this little thing happening here. Let's go see what the... Oh, I'm a little disappointed then. A little disappointed. Let's go turn on Heiken-Ashi on that one. This is the Qs. And the Qs come in at 12 o'clock. That's all it did. No wonders I didn't even notice it. I was sitting here working on the charts and playing around the charts. I didn't even notice anything happened. That's all it did. Blasted around back and forth a little bit. We're getting more action right now than what happened on the FOMC. Look at that. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, we have the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report coming out. Maybe I won't miss that one. We'll be here at 7:30 in the morning. So, all right, let's go do some trading. So we can see if we can get a little bit going here. I wanted to show you something new. We can go and review we'll do a little day trading. We'll go see how that turns out. But I kind of wanted to review our portfolio with you I have a bunch of these, not a bunch of them, but I have a few of them. I lightened my load quite significantly just before the election, and then I dumped them. I kept a bunch of my options. I didn't take any of the options off. I left all my options on. I didn't take a single option off. I left those all in. But we went and looked at that 3-drive pattern, right? And that was telling us we needed to be cautious. And so we took some positions off right up in here in anticipation of the pullback. And so we got this little pullback. We didn't get as big a pullback as we thought. I thought we might be able to buy a little bit lower down in here, but the election come out and it took off like a rocket ship and took off. The night before, I was like looking at it and I was like, well, if we have good news, what would good news look like? And to me, I'm like, it wouldn't matter which side won. They'd both be good news to the market. Market just wants to get this thing behind them. And so I was like, this is all baked in, not knowing what to do. So I put some positions back on the day before. And not heavy. And, the only thing, you can cry over spilt milk. I wish I'd have put more in. But I still have about half of my portfolio sitting on the side. Well, yeah, I put a little bit more in, a little bit today, adding a little bit more in today with some options, but I still got a pretty good size portfolio sitting on the sidelines waiting for another opportunity. But I did have about half my portfolio in, just wish that I had more. You always feel bad if you make a wrong judgment call and don't put in as much money as you thought you should. But I did have a little bit on the sideline to see just in case it fell. I thought we might, you never know. I thought it might come down here and touch these red lines on here. But instead it took off like a rocket ship, and I didn't have as many positions on as I wish I had. And that's all. But I got a lot of these on. I got a bunch of these on, and they're doing about the same as what you see here. So I don't have all of them, but I have a few of them. Tesla's our best one. That's the one that's kind of kicking ass down here right now. Tesla, of course, that, Elon Musk went in big and heavy with Donald Trump. And so that's one of the ones that really taken off and going to the moon. And all we had, is we sold a couple of options against us. So we just collecting premium. There's only $465 left. So all we can get out of this whole thing. We're already received $1,500 of the $2,000 that we were promised. And so, there is that. I'm also wondering, I don't know. Sometimes you get this exuberance, and so you get a big exuberance, then people will see that big exuberance and they'll be like, hey, I want to take some profits. And so you'll get a profit taking red bar in here too, and it might end up looking something like this pattern over here. And so this is kind of, it could look like this pattern here. Nothing against that pattern there, but you could get the exuberant blow off, get a couple of little red bars in here and another opportunity to throw something in there. If it does, if it'll give us a red bar, then maybe we could get a little pattern like this. Who knows? But if we can get a red bar in there, we could sell some more premium. I don't want to sell premium on a put option on a big green bar like that, because you're giving up half of your profits on half of your potential profits if you're going to sell a premium in implied volatility going the wrong direction against you. So you need a red bar, just a little bit of a relief. Somebody, profit taking day. A nice profit taking day would be a good day to see, and then we could throw in a whole bunch more money. So that's what I got the rest of my portfolio sitting on the sidelines, and I'm just going to wait for a profit taking day on some of these really nice stocks, and we'll throw some more money back in there. But that's kind of where we sit. Made some good money. I'm really happy with my portfolio growth. I made as much money in the last 2 days as I've made all year so far. So that's not bad. You can't complain, but I'm going to complain because I could have made a lot more if I'd have put more in. But I was on the safe side. I was just like, that S&P has been the top of a third drive, and I've been burned with trying to buy at the top of a third drive before. So I erred on the side of caution during that election. I didn't know what was going to happen. I guess there's a couple of cities that they're having some demonstrations in, but I guess nobody's lit any fires, and the cities aren't burning right now. So maybe we can look forward to that in January. January 20th will burn the country down. How about that? I don't know. Maybe by then we'll have settled in and accepted the fact that this is what's going to happen, and maybe they won't burn the country down. Who knows? So anyway, we got good news, and away we go. Let's go trade on the futures market. So let's Let's drop this. Let's close that, and we're going to jump over to the futures market. Pull that up. And these are the index on the futures market. Up in the upper left-hand corner, we have the S&P 500, and that is a range bar 6. So it's moving relatively fast. And then we got the range bar 6 on the Dow over here. You can see the choppy side coming down. Choppy down. So it was smooth up. Look at this. Smooth up, smooth down. That was at started at 1 o'clock, not at 12. So we're choppy on the way down. This is the NASDAQ. So we got kind of a nice little ABC pattern here. We're getting a little pullback. Kind of expect kind of another little rally out of the top of that. We could come in here and let's spend a little bit of time here on the NASDAQ. Let's come over here. We've been having good luck with the NASDAQ lately. So if we come in, we got a couple of, let's draw some trend lines in here. This is ugly. Look at all these bottoming and topping tails. This is crazy. And we got kind of the natural trend line here. We got our drive 1 pattern here, drive 2 pattern here. Trying to go into a drive 3. How high is it going to be? Nobody knows. So let's come in here, and I want to show you something. I've been playing around with an idea. I mean, it kind of came to me in the middle of the night. A lot of my trading stuff comes to me in the middle of the night as I'm sitting there laying in bed and can't sleep. How many of you lay in bed for hours on end and your mind is going and you can't sleep? That's me. I probably sleep about 4 hours a day and just 4 hours a night and lay there and stare at the ceiling for the other 4. So I have a notepad at the side of my bed, and I'm always writing notes. And wake up in the middle of the night, scratch notes. Get up in the morning and look at my notes. And I'm like, what in the heck was I thinking there? That's a bunch of chicken scratching. I can't even read my notes. So, but that's how I fly. Is this thing going to go higher? That's the question. But I want to show you something. Now, on this, we've been doing the limit and the stop scalp, and I just want to kind of approach this. I mean, we can do the day trading. We can try and get into a position and catch a long trend, but I don't know if we're going to get much of a trend out of here. But we kind of, even to scalp, you kind of need the market to trend. But I want to show you what I did here. My thought was, you know what? I'm always sitting there waiting for the market to pull back. I'm going, why doesn't that market pull back? Pull back, market, pull back. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback, right? And sit there and wait for it to pull back. And then when it pulls back, I try to click the button, shoot the bullet, right? Drop that thing in there. By the time it does it, oftentimes it's already shot back up again. And so you're like, oh, crap. Now you just kind of hope that it's going to play out. So I thought, why am I doing that? Why don't I just build it into the system? I mean, I don't have to sit there and time it like that. Let the system time it. So I came in here and I did this. This is my new settings. And I'm just practicing with this. I only tried it a few times. I haven't, just an idea I had. But see this? I put in here, this is the attached stop is 45. The limit's, but I put the ticks behind 25. Whereas before I was just trailing it, 3, 4, 5 behind. And then I would drop it in there, and then it would only be 3, 4 behind. And I'd have to pull back and pop. And I thought, well, I'm sitting there waiting for it to come all the way back down. Why don't I just build the back down into the system? So I put 25 in there. I've got 2 of them. You'll notice I got one with 25 and the other one over here is with 10. So I can play both at the same time. So this time what I do is I wait for the market to get high, not low. So you wait for it to get up there and start proving that it wants to break a previous high or something like that. And, when if it's down here already pulled back, you can use the closer one in. You can use this 10. So you can drop that in there, and it's only 10 points behind the market. If the market drops 10, it'll pop back up and hit the 5, and you'll have your money. So that's if it's already pulled back. But if it's up there at the top and you're waiting for it to pull back, no, now it's going to flush the other way. You rotten market. You could dollar cost average it, but that's a stupid trick right there. If it pulls back, come on, you rotten dog, go up there and at least very first trade of the day. Don't want to be a loser. It's going to be though, and I just doubled down on it, so it's going to be a double loser. All right, so market's not going to go up into a third drive. Maybe it will here. Well, play it to the downside land. I think it's just a counter trend. I don't think it's going to come back and trend all the way back down. And then it would catch me going the other way. I can't believe that. First try, first trade, got ourselves whacked. Nick says he just took a short position. Let's see how it does, Nick. You may be a big winner. It'll drop all the way back down to that yellow line. How come we have a yellow line? Oh, that's the center line. I thought those were red. Nope, that's yellow. That's right. I want to see if this won't give us that third drive in here. Drive 1, drive 2, little pullback, counter trend, drive 3. I don't know. Might not happen. Nick might get it and it'll come all the way down here. I just wanted to play I wanted to show you the strategy here. Okay. But I need it to be trending up. Let's see. We'll just sit on our hands for a second. We could do this small one. Okay, we'll drop that in there. And it's 10 behind, so it's going to trail up 10 behind. So it has to pull back 10 bars instead of like 4, which is what we were doing. Now it pulled back. Okay, see that? It popped up. That wasn't bad. But now we can come in, we'll do 10. And now that it's up there, we can do 20 as well. So now we got 2. So we're playing doubles. We're playing 10s and 25s. But we need it to be in an uptrend. We need it to rally. What you doing, Nick? Come on. Okay, pull back. Now, if it pulls back 20, we'll pick up a second one. But that one just snapped up in there. Okay, that was good. So we'll see if we can get another one in there. So I put another 10 in. Okay, we caught the 10. The 10 is doing good. I don't know the right answer to these settings. I just stuck them in there kind of random because mostly when you're this type of a small market, it's kind of a random thing anyway, isn't it? I mean, to say that we got some kind of a real system, all we can, oh, you dumb thing. I don't want that exit chart. That was a bad place for some reason. So we'll pop that in there and we'll pop this one in there. We just need it to rally up, pull back a little bit, rally up. This is the limit order. It's not the stop one. I haven't done the stop one yet. I figured I'd try the limit one with you today, and we could try the stop one later if we wanted to, or we could try the stop one tomorrow. Can't do it all at once. We got to just try one thing a bunch of times and see how it works for us. Got to test it out. This one's been working pretty good for us. So there's another. That's getting up there. I don't trust this one. One more pop up. I don't trust this one. I think we're getting way up there, way up there. Got the second one filled. Now we're going to get our heinies handed to us on this one. I don't trust it up there that high to go back up. Come on. That's the third bar. We're going to give back everything we just made right here. Nope, there it goes. We got it. One more. Push it up there. Push it up there. You can do it, little stinker. I got it. Okay, I don't trust it up there anymore. We're going to hold on a second. All right, so what do we close out here? That first one really whacked us bad. 225 and 195. That was a whacker. I don't like that part of our system. I don't like it. No, sirree, I don't like it. So I practiced here a little bit. You can see where I practiced for our class. And then that was our first attempt, and we got whacked bad. Bad placement. And then we did okay on the rest. But we're just doing onesies. But onesies, when you get beat on this one, it really hurts. That's painful. So let's see if we can get a red bar in here. I don't know how far we can trust this thing to go up. What do you think, Nick? Nick's like, I'm losing money. I'm good at that. Thank you. All right. Well, I hope it's just in the demo account. So We're practicing here. That's what we do in this class. This is a practice class so that we can go do this when we got no pressure on us, nobody watching us over our shoulder, and we can sit here for a long time and wait for just the right setup. Then we can do it ourselves 2 or 3 times and make some money and be happy. Oh, Nick says he's getting real money. Uh-oh. Did you see the 3-drive pattern there that we drew in there, Nick? That progressive trend line? That's why I was a little bit nervous about taking a short right there. I was looking for that 3rd drive out of there. Drive 1, drive 2, drive 3. That's just that consistent pattern that we get a lot. So to me, it's like a 17. You know, you're playing with a 17. It's not a bad hand. It's just not the greatest hand. A little bit tough to take that position because you just don't know if it's going to make that 3rd pattern up, that 3rd drive. Taking a short there is tough. It'd be more likely to, I want to take a short position after 3 drives, take that 4th one. Of course, I pulled my positions out of the market, like we were saying over here, right? We had that 3rd drive right in here on the daily chart, and I pulled my money out in anticipation of that break. That's Tesla. On the SPY, just like that. I pulled my money out here in anticipation of that 3rd drive, and then the election caused it to go the other way. I got a little bit of it back in, but not all of it. So got some dry powder right now on the side of the lines that I'm wishing was in there, but can't cry over spilt milk. How come I can't get my software to pull up? There we go. All right, here's our 3rd drive, the top of our 3rd drive. Or is it the top, or is it just going to be a little fractal like that and then continue higher? I don't know. But we got our 4 drives, our 4 bars, 4 green bars. We generally get a red bar after that, right? But we are in the 3rd drive, so anticipating this thing going up higher might be a little bit much to ask of it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Don't want to put any money on it, though. We'll wait. See if that'll be our red bar for us. I got 4 red bars here. I would generally only get 2. There's a 2 red bar. There's a little single. We got 4 on that one. This might be a 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be a 5th green. Is he going to push up there? Do we trust it? Put one in. Going to try and break a high. Break the high. Otherwise, we're going to get our heinies handed to us because it's going to come down and hit our stop after it flushes. It's got to go back up there. Come on, pop it, pop it. You can go up there and test that high. There we go. We got it. So we're down to $100 from our massive loss. But right now is not a time to be putting on an extra bigger position. I'm not rotating through. I'm only doing onesies. There we go. What's it doing? It couldn't break that high. Tried. How many times has it tried? It's tried several times there to break that high. It doesn't like that price level, 21,250. That's a hard one to break through. Let's see if it can break through there. Come on, buddy. Did you reverse your position, Jay? Or I mean, Nick? Did you reverse your position? You get platform fees. I sold the company, Jay. I don't own this company anymore. I don't get nothing. I get nothing. So trade to your heart's content, and I get nothing. So you selling another one? Are you dollar cost averaging selling? Are you coming in, or some sellers coming in? Yeah, we'll see. We're at the top of the 3rd drive. We'll see what happens. Let's run a Fibonacci ruler on there. Yeah, Jay, I sold this company. I don't own it anymore. I don't get nothing. You trade, I get nothing. I get no dollars. So this would be our 50%. This would be our Delta Kona probability retracement, right? Is it going to come down there? Nobody knows. I don't certainly know. I'm just pointing out where the Kona probability is after 3 drives. That's 3 drives, but that could just be a single, little fractal pullback, but it's breaking everything. So let's do some progressive trend lines in here. We got this one here to here. Let's pop that one in there. Preferences, expand. Then we got this one here. Let's get rid of this one because that one's just kind of our natural trend line. Which one? I get rid of the wrong one. Doggone it. Doggone it. This stupid thing. They changed how these work and I don't like it. I don't own the company anymore, so I can't complain. I can complain. Now I can complain. I don't own the company. I can complain. So that's our area of support right there off of that progressive trend line. Okay, what's it doing? It's making a ugly little top up in there. Where did this go? Ah, you rotten dog. Oh my goodness, I hate the way they've changed these stupid tools. Everybody should write to them and say, we all hate the way you change these tools. Change them back. Change them back the way Land had them in the first place. They were right the first time. Don't tell them I told you that. Get mad at me. What are you out there saying that kind of stuff on YouTube for? Because it's true. I hate what you did to it. All right, it's breaking higher. Should we try another one? Let's try it. It's gonna. I think it's gonna try and go up there and. There we got one. I don't really trust it. It's not moving very hard, but I think it's going to go up there and try and test that high again. There's another. We're down to $75 down. We got to. Should we put another one in there? We'll try it as it tries to. I think it's going to go up and try and test that high up there. If it gets up there too far, we'll have to cancel this because it's not. Come on, go get it. Go get it. Uh-oh. It's losing its mojo. There, we got it. We're within $50 of our. I don't like that one. Try it again. Dollar cost average it. I think it wants to go up there and test that high again, but the volume is. Come on, push it up there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to wait. Wait a second. I don't trust it. So we're within $25 of our break even. We got a dead market. Let's go look at the other markets and see what they're doing. We got this. Oh, look at that. That looks like a buy signal to me if I ever saw one. Right there, right now. Take it, Land. Take it, take it, take it. No, it's not a buy signal. It's a sucker punch. It's a sucker hole. Don't take it. It's a sucker hole. It is a sucker hole. Now, let's see if it'll break above that green bar. If it does, there's our buy signal right there. Come on, guys. Now push it up there. We got just a real careful little. That advanced a little bit too much. I didn't want that. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got two sucker holes. That was a sucker hole too. Well, do we want to reverse it and take it short? ABC to the downside. I thought we might get an ABC to the upside, but now it's looking like it wants to go down. I thought we might get a reversal right there and go up, 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 up and away like this. But it didn't want to do that, did it? Look at the volume. It's dead. Volume just went away. There it goes. Now it's trying again. I don't want to try. I don't want to sit there and jump into every little try. Now it's just being dead. Problem is, now we got to just wait. There's nothing we can do. We got to wait for this one to play out. We need to get 3 green bars and then a red bar, and then we can try again. But right now we can't get in on every little green bounce, or we'll just keep getting cut to death with a million. What's that? Cut to death with a million cuts. So we need 3 good bars. Get us a good bar. Break above this. Come on, prove to us you want to go. Problem is sometimes it just takes off and goes and you miss it. But we need a confirmation. Okay, give us a red bar now. Give us a red bar. You have 3 greens. 1 red. Now if you'll go again, we'll take it. We'll try one more time. Why is this stupid thing price bars back? I don't want that. I want it buy market 50 stop trail ATR. I don't want a 5 limit. Which one am I supposed to be on here? Why am I on that rotten little thing? Buy market 50 stop trail ATR 70. That's the one I want right there. 1 sell market 50 stop trail ATR. Okay. Well, see, didn't give it to us. We need to get those 4 green bars, then we needed a red bar, maybe 2 red bars, then we needed another green bar. Then we could anticipate a rise in price, but we didn't get it. Failed on us. Failure. Now it's getting green. Yeah, but it's after 4 down bars. Take that. Another sucker hole. Take it, all you suckers. No. All right, look at this one. We're losing our mojo over here, Jay, or Nick. Jay, which one is it? I don't see any sellers. Nope, real. Can't. Nick, we got Nick and Jay. Jay says he's out with some green. Sweet, nice job, Jay. Jay's out with some green. Nick wants to go sell some oil. You want to short some oil with Donald Trump? He said if he got in there, he's going to cut the prices of oil by 50%. What we should do is we should buy a leap, right? Buy an oil leap. That's what I said. Now that you reminded me, I forgot I said that. I think you're right. We should go do something with oil. I think you are right. What is this thing going to do? It's not going to get off the pot, that's for sure. Let's look at the Russell again. Well, S&P, nothing for us. NASDAQ. I got get backitis. Look at the Dow. Good thing we didn't sit there and try and trade back and forth on that dumb thing. Did you guys read Pitt News Magazine? Did you read, was it David Duty's article or Aiden Gray's? I can't remember which one did the double top that we just played right there. The little double strategy. Was it Aiden or I can't remember. David Duty. Since we're talking about Pitt News Magazine, how many of you got the issue? Did you guys get the issue of Pitt News Magazine? While we're waiting for something to hear, you mind listening to Claire? She's got something she wants to tell you just for a minute here.
Hey everyone, it's Claire here. Are you ready to take your trading knowledge to the next level? Welcome to Pitt News Magazine, your trusted source for trading intelligence. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this magazine delivers the insights you need to stay ahead of the market. Featuring articles from experts like Dr. Scott Brown, Aiden Gray, myself, and of course Mr. Lan Turner. Pitt News brings you exclusive strategies, deep dives into market psychology, and powerful trading techniques. Find out about the exponential power of growth, seasonal trading secrets, and even Lan's latest wild eye, crazy eye iron butterfly strategy. Each issue is packed with expert trading strategies, top stock picks, key seasonal trading insights, and comprehensive analysis of commodity futures and ETFs. You'll also find tips on technical analysis, option strategies, and much more. No matter your trading interests, we've got you covered. And the best part? You can learn your way. Listen to each recorded article, read the full in-depth lessons, or watch our video breakdowns. It's trading education on your terms. Right now, we're offering a special deal. Get your first full year of Pit News for only $19.97. That's 50% off the regular price. 12 issues of powerful trading insights, backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So, don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to pitnews.com and subscribe today. Empower yourself, enrich your trading strategies, and stay informed with Pit News Magazine. Trading intelligence right at your fingertips. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Turner. Thanks for sticking with me.
All right, guys. Here's Pit News Magazine. This is this issue. It looks like Kirk says he got his copy. Loves it. Glad to hear. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Bruce says he got his copy. And we'll go. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at what happened. This is the cover for Pit News Magazine. And we got a couple of articles in here. These are some of the articles. I wanted to come down and look at Aiden Gray's. Was it Aiden or this one here? This one here. No, that was David Duty. So talking about that pattern right there. That's the pattern that we were playing. And he wrote an article about it just this month. Okay, so that's in the magazine. Of course, you can listen to the magazine. That's the great thing about the magazine is that you can hit this little button right here and you can listen to it and it'll read it to you. So you don't have to actually sit here and read it. But then you still got all the notes and everything. Claire wrote a really good article about the wheel and how she was playing some options. And so it's a lot of fun. It's a really good magazine. So I think that if you guys wanted to come and jump in there, I think you'd truly enjoy it. So, all right, here we go. Back to the NASDAQ. All right. All right, just waiting for this to happen. Come on, buddy. Let's see if we can push it down there. I'm going to put this long one in there. So this is the one with the little bit longer trail. So it trails automatically at 25 back. See how it's moving? Moves all by itself once you put it in there. You don't have to touch it. And I don't have to wait for it to pull back because I built the pullback into it. Now, is it 25 ticks the right answer? I don't know. What I did is I came down here, I turned on the ATR, and the average true range tells you 10 bars back. The average range is 55 ticks. Of course, it's a range bar, so 55 ticks. So I said if it comes back 50% of the distance, then I want to take a short position for the next push through. So that's where that number came from. 25 wasn't random. It was actually based on the average true range of the price bars, but it's because we're on a range bar price bar, right? 50 range bar. And so the range bars are actually a 55 tick because they've got the Heikin-Ashi turned on. So it's a little special, kind of a special thing we got going here. Let's try it again. We'll drop the 25 in there because now if it pulls back half the distance of the bar, then it'll keep moving down. It'll trail down 25 ticks behind the market. But as soon as the market starts to come back, it'll wait for it to get 25. The other one is 10. So a little bit doesn't have to pull back nearly as far. If it'll touch that peak. Okay, we'll drop that in there. Now it just has to pull back 10 ticks and continue down then after that. So we took that one off. We're $15 away from having our money back from that screw up that we did. Of course, we have to take commissions and fees into consideration. This is the demo account. But this system seems to be working okay. Seems to be okay so far. Just chunking away at it. Just chunking away at it. Yep, sellers are stepping in. You can see that in the volume. Down here, you got the increasing red volume. So increasing red volume should be a downtrend, but we've also got decreasing red volume. We had a nice big red volume here, and we have a lower volume here. So that It's losing a little bit of down strength. Turn off the ATR in here. You can see that we're back pretty much dead center of the cone of probability on the RSI. So the question is it going to push it all the way down into our circle? So that's our circle. We got 38.2. Let's see if we're still on the money here. I want to move it off of our points. We are. Okay, so we're good there. So that's our 3-drive pattern. Drive 1, drive 2, drive 3. We're flushing back down. Now sometimes we'll get a little ABC, we'll get a little blue one or little green bars, and then it'll come back down and give us an ABC. So this might just be the first flush, bounce off 38.2, come back up, test that high, and then we'll see it back down in here. It doesn't have to do that, just does that sometimes. It might just come right all the way down into the 50%, 61% level and then turn and start to do this kind of crap. You never know. So do we think it's going to break 38.2 and hold? We could put another order in there to see if it wants to push down through there. We're not quite out of the, we are. We're out of the woods. We made $10. Got our money back. Not sure. Let's drop the 25 in there. If it'll come back 50% of the level of the bar, we might try and take another short. But if it comes back that far, it might also not push through. We're already down into the sweet spot. Why do you hold your stop back so far, Lan? When you lose big. The reason I do that is because I might want a dollar cost average in with a second one in anticipation of a further push. And that's why it's back that far. If I got nervous and didn't want to, thought the pattern was reversing, I could just hit exit chart and get out and not actually wait for it to hit the stop. Okay, so we're short. We're going to drop the 10 in there for dollar cost average. That's why. Now let's see if it'll push forward. If it's like, nope, it's not going. Oh, see, that's not good. We just exit out and take our loss. Now we're back down another $215. I should have known not to push that thing into the 50% level. Doggone it. It hit that 38 and rebounded. Nick says he got his money back. So back at break even, Nick. Well, this market's not being very active. We need like a little bit more. Look at that. We got hit for 112 on both of those. Back down another $200. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Maybe we're taking too big of a. Now here's our green bar. So do you think it's going to come down and just rebound and go up and start making all kinds of greens? Or do we think it's going to come down, just make a couple of greens and continue that ABC pattern down? Drop a 10 in there. That didn't take. Oh, look at this, you rotten little thing. It went pulled back up. It's going to stop us out again. Come on. It's a green bar. It's supposed to be a green bar. That was a green bar. I don't think we should hang on to it. It's not pushing through. Come on. Come on. I brought that limit order down to break even just to get out of break even if we can on this one. This is not This is a sad state of affairs. Okay, that was done. We took another loss, 3 in a row. Topping tail, bottoming tail. This thing's dead. Come on, we got a little bit of action here. A little bit of action here. This is no fun at all. I hate losing. Russell's trying to fall. Breaking below there. All right. I'll take a Russell. Take a Russell. See if the Russell will continue to come down to the red line. I'm going to set this one here as our default. I don't know why I had the other one default. And then the other one is number 1 here. We're going to set that as default as well. All right. I should have gone in with more land. Why didn't you have more contracts? You just got one. Well, we'll see if this will play out. Just because you're up $40 doesn't mean it's playing out. It's got to drop pretty hard to even get your stop to break even. Market's being pretty quiet right now. A little choppy right there. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's put a couple of progressive trend lines in there. The first one is from here to here. Yep, see it cracked right there. Didn't hold that. So let's go from this one to this one. That's backing off. I hate to go backwards. That's where we're kind of at. You like those to go forward. You like to have your first one, and then your next one, and then your next one. Or on the way up, you like to have your first one, then your second one, then your third one. You like them to go progressive like that. Up, up, up. Not down, down, down. Or not up, up, and then back and forth. You don't like that. It's not a strong trend. We want it to go up, and then the second, and then third. Progressive trend lines. Yeah, we're down again. Right, little market. Give me a trend. All you can do is cheerlead at this point. Get your pom-poms out. It's down. It's well down below the. If we go from here to here, where are we at? We're right dead center of the 50% rule. Right dead center. Came down and tested the 61.8 right there. See if it'll come down, touch it, break it. Let's go to 78.6, buddy. Let's come down here. I actually don't want it to go down there. I want it to go up. I got real money on the long side. I don't have any real money on the short side. It's going back up. Are we going to call it quits? We just get out? If the brake's above that red line, we should just get out. But the yellow line's right on the red line. Just didn't push through like we thought it might. Still might. Still could fall. Not much of a chance of it. Probabilities are pretty low that it's going to go down any further. It's just being choppy. Watch it come all the way back. All the way back. Look at that. Just like it knew our order was there. All the way back. Touch the trend line. Break everybody who's trailing on the trend line. That took it off. Break even. That's no fun to play. I'm a spoil sport. Got out of that one. Nothing there. NASDAQ, we could try and... Oh, look, we had a couple scalper bars in there. Let's kill all this. That was a fun one. Went all the way back up and tested that 21,250 price again. Right, went right back up and touched it, just like it was going to break it. Thought it was going to try it. I think it was going to try it again. I think it really wants to get up there. I think it's going to try it again. You guys think it's going to try it again? I think it's going to try it again. I think it wants to try and get through that 21,250. Come on, come on. Oh, maybe not. This might be the pullback that it does just to kill everybody before it shoots and goes all the way back up there again. Knock everybody out and then turn around and go all the way back up to 21,250. I don't really want to play the downside. Don't really want to play the downside. Maybe that was the wrong move. Maybe that's a good downside. Maybe it'll come all the way down to our yellow line. What do we got here? We got an area right here it's going to test. Volume is leaking out. Look at that. Dying volume. Dying volume. What if we did this? Oh, look at that. Is it going to hold? Doing it backwards. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. That worked pretty good, didn't it? We got two of those. That was a pretty cool trick. Let's try that again. We've got to get way down in that extreme again. Instead of pulling back and rallying, we'll wait to get into an extreme and then pull back off the extreme. How's that? We'll try that. That's just the opposite of what we were doing. Break a new low down here. It's testing that 21,209, 210. Yeah, well, worked pretty good. Let's try that again. Come on, buddy. Touch it. Touch it. You know you want to. And one more time. You want to do it again? You want to do it again? Come on, I dare you. I dare you. Come on, touch it. Touch that little hot plate. That worked pretty good. You guys can't see those numbers. Let's see, put me over here. Come on, let's come down here. Try that again. That was a pretty good little strategy. I like that one. I went and I reversed it, did the opposite. I did it as if it was a stop order and it played as if it's a limit order. So now instead of waiting for it to pull back, we wait for it to push out into a really high, low probability statement in this one. And wait for it to fail. I like failures. Make money on failures. It fails a lot. Come on. Push down there. Touch that low. There it is. There it is. Yeah, there. There you go. Nice. Sweet. Do it again. I dare you. I dare you to do that again. That's pretty sweet. We're almost back. We're almost back, boys and girls. You see what I did there? I'm waiting for it to get into the extreme. Then I'm putting it in there instead of waiting for it to pull back. Same setup, just the opposite side of the market. Come on, push it down there. Oh, you almost got down there. Tried to make a new low. See if it can make a new low. Sometimes it hits those new lows. You got to be careful though, because it hits those new lows and then bam, it shoots way down like a rocket. Or highs, does the same thing the other way. Ooh, it's getting a little jumpy here. Look at the volume picking up. Oh, we're 5 minutes before the morning close or the bell closing. We got to make $45. Come on. Just got to get our money back. Got to get back itis. Did I pull it a little too soon? Did I pull the trigger a little too soon? Nope, we got it. We're up $20. Let's see if we can get our commissions back now. We probably got $100 in commissions. All right. All righty then. I like this strategy better. I do. I like it. I like it this way. Instead of chasing it, we'll let it push into new extremes and then we'll pull back. Come on, new extreme. Come on, new low. See you break a new low. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. We know you want to. There you go. All right. We know you want to do it. Ooh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Kill that one. We missed it. We missed that one. I wonder if the 25, what would that look like if we dropped that in there? That would be the new low right there. If it came all the way down there, that might be pretty good. That way we don't have to worry about it coming down, hitting the new low. That's going to do it for us. Build into the system. It's waiting for it down there. Come on. Now back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. We're going to take another loss right here in the close. Get our money back. Come on. We got back. Get back itis. Come on. Back off. Back off. Back off now. Back off. Don't do that. We want you to back off. Come on, back off now. I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all. I don't like it. Come on, back off. I can exit out, not worry about it. Take it. That's how we end the day on a $555 day. Got our commissions back too. How do you like that new strategy? I kind of like that one. That kind of turned out pretty nice. We readjusted things halfway. I wasn't exactly sure when we started how it was going to turn out. I didn't know. Set up some new settings, try some new things. You wake up in the middle of the night, you write down some notes. If I write them down, it always helps me sleep. Otherwise, I stay awake all night long because I'm going to forget that if I fall back asleep. So I stay awake so I don't forget my notes. So I don't forget my thoughts. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Or is that just a weird thing I do? And then, if I write it down on a piece of paper next to my table, I can go back to sleep because now I can forget that because I'll remember it in the morning. That's how I do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That was pretty good. That last little move was a pretty sweet little move. $555. This is a big market. We need to tone this down if we're going to do this. Some of these guys don't have accounts that are going to be able to swing those numbers. So we should maybe try this on the micro mini on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ micro mini is still a pretty big market. And we could probably do this a little bit for smaller accounts on the micro mini. Look at that thing go. Look at it go now. 1 minute before the close. All right, guys, don't forget, if you like this class, you had fun today, hit the thumbs up. That was pretty good. I think pulling ourselves out from red to green. There's the market. Throw a thumbs up out there. Those are always fun to see. I like to see the thumbs up. Get your Pet News magazine. Read that thing. There's some really good articles in there. And tomorrow morning, I thought we would maybe do a little review on our stocks, but we kind of ended up doing more trading. So tomorrow morning is our Friday morning, and we got our final class at the university this week, Friday night. So we'll see you guys there for the university class, and then we'll do a little bit more stocks in the morning, and we'll see if we can't we'll try this scalping strategy again in the morning. And maybe what we'll do is we'll do it on a micro mini, so we're not quite so pressured with so much money. Do it on a micro mini, and then we can trade multiple contracts simultaneously. And micro mini is a good market to test this on. And then we'll look at our portfolio. We have to also do seasonals. I promised we were talking about seasonals in class on Wednesday night. So tomorrow, going to be a big day tomorrow. We're going to look at seasonals. We'll do a little scalping first thing in the morning, see if we can't see how this thing works on the micro minis, and then we'll do our seasonal nature markets, and we'll review some of our options. All right, and we'll prepare for our final class. I got some really good stuff for you on the final class, so don't skip out on this final class tomorrow night. See you guys there because it's a really fun class. It's save the best for last, so don't miss out. Don't skip class, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comment section. It's always fun to see comments out there in the comment section. I like that too. But the thumbs up are important, and we'll let you guys go. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early.